Hey everyone, welcome to Retro Magazines and Patterns. I'm Sophie, and in today's video, we're going to review some vintage Halloween crafts, and that will include crochet. I think there's going to be some knitting in here, but there's also going to be some crafty bits because I went through my stash recently and I pulled any Halloween or harvest themed magazine that I could find. Now, these are a lot harder to come by than, say, maybe Christmas patterns in magazines. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's because people hold on to these, if they didn't print as many, I don't really know, but I don't have nearly as many Halloween-themed magazines as I do, like, Christmas. But this is what I was able to find, and there are some really cute things in here. So I think what I'm going to do, because I do have quite a few, I'm not going to go through the entirety of each issue. I'm just going to kind of flip through to get to the Halloween themed items and patterns and things like that so that we can see what they have. Again, there's not a lot. There's just a couple in each, but I think enough in here that are really cute and that somebody might really enjoy making them, or you might be inspired by what you see. So let's get into it, and we're going to start with this work basket on top, and we will just work our way down here. So the first one is this work basket I have from 1994, and this one has two in it that I thought were really cute. You can see them on the cover, but we'll go ahead and flip to them. So there was this cute little witch. I really liked her. And she is actually, if I can find it, I should have marked these, but here she is, right here. So she is actually made from pantyhose. So I think your first hurdle with this one is going to be finding a pair of pantyhose. But if you can, she's really cute. So I thought she was really worth mentioning and pointing out. I like her witchy nose. Her chubby legs are really fun. And you can see they do provide the full pattern in here, all the little pieces. But she was really cute. And then they did have this, I thought this craft was really fun. This reminds me of something that I would have done as a kid. You know, you're in on a rainy day, you don't really have much to do. So you find things that are laying around and, you know, see what you can come up with. So these are cute little treat holders made from old plastic juice cartons. So like old orange juice containers would have probably been the orange plastic that you're seeing here. And they just kind of decorated them with some felt, and it looks like they crocheted some little edgings to tie them together. But I thought these were really fun. That was a really fun retro craft. And then the last one in this issue are these cute little embroidered pieces here. So you've got the whole set. You can do what you want with them. Cute decorations, little magnets, things like that, little baubles, even just embroider onto maybe a sweatshirt or something like that. But I like those. I thought they were cute too. Simple, but cute. So that is the 1994 work basket. I did come across another work basket from 1988, and this one has these two patterns in it. So I really like them. I wish that they had more to offer as far as Halloween was concerned. Ooh, I do have an honorable mention in this one. How cute is this vest? I know it's not Halloween themed, but I really liked it, and I thought you guys might appreciate it. So I think I'm going to put that pattern at the end because I really liked it. But let's find these cute little Halloween pieces that they have in here. I think they're up close to the, yeah, they're right there. So we have this cute knitted pumpkin and this crocheted spooky cat. So I like this pumpkin a lot because this time of year especially, you're going to see so many different ways to knit or crochet a cute like piece, like a pumpkin, like a piece of decor. But I haven't seen anything that kind of quite looks like this. I do know that I believe it's Nimble Needles has a really great knitted pumpkin pattern. It is a paid pattern at this point. I think it was free at one point. But if you are looking for a knitted pumpkin this is a great pattern. I think it's really great. And so this one will be up at the end as well. And then you have this fun, like, spooked cat. I really like him too. So the pattern continues on to page 36, but I just thought these were worth mentioning because these were probably my favorite that I found out of all of the magazines that I was looking at. So next I pulled in October 1960 Pack of Fun. And I pulled this because I do have quite a few Pack of Funs. These are really more geared towards children. But because I was kind of trying to go over not just knitting and crochet, but fun childhood crafts and activities, I thought this was definitely in that vein. So we're going to kind of go through this one a little bit more than the others, just because it has all kinds of things in it. So the first thing that they have as an idea for apple favors, and I think this was really popular, a lot more back then than it is today, but you know, fruit. So this is just giving you ideas to dress up apples for Halloween, and I think that's great. They're really cute. I like the bat. The little candle holder is adorable. We have another spooked cat up here, the Ghost Rider. So this is a centerpiece, and they give you all the different things to cut out and how to put it together. So they do have a blurb in here about Christopher Columbus because of Columbus Day. Then here it's leotard costume ideas. So, you know, just ideas that you could put over a leotard. A leotard could turn into almost any costume. So they're giving you some ideas on how to make that. This is also how to make a spook house or a haunted house. And I thought that was a lot of fun. I can remember being a kid and trying to come up with a haunted house. Paper bag Halloween. So take some paper bags and make some masks and things like that. I know we're still using we definitely have reusable bags. I know I have several of those, but there's a lot of plastic, but I think you can still find a nice brown paper bag at the grocery store. Gravel mosaics, bead weaving. These are kind of neat, not necessarily Halloween related, but cool. I like this idea, 25 ideas for gourds. So you have all kinds of really cute ideas, spoons, figurines, dolls, little cart thingies, ladle, pin cushions, birdhouses, of course. They have more over here. Feather finery. So these would be great, like, additions to a Halloween costume for a kid to make. And I know that's maybe a bit of a lost art at this point, but I know even when I was young, making your own costume was not that unheard of. You didn't have to go out and buy a whole costume. You could just make it. So I think it's cool to kind of see some of these ideas. Get the creative juices running for the kids. They definitely have some fire safety in here. Phantom in the Firehouse. It's a little play. That's really kind of cute. A spooky fire-themed play. Idea exchange. Turtle costume. Pumpkin nut cup. And then they have there's an apple witch right here. And I believe that is when they carve and dry the apples, I believe. Yeah, after the apples have dried for several weeks. I want to do that sometime. I keep saying that I want to do that, and I have yet to do it. I should just carve something, because it's going to take me weeks to dry it. So, just some more little cute tips and things like that people were sharing. Oh, this is cute. Pen pals. Did anybody have a pen pal when they were younger? I actually moved quite a few times when I was younger, so I did have pen pals. I remember getting my little stationery sets. I had a few Lisa Frank stationery sets, and, you know, I'd love writing letters on the fun paper and stuff like that. But I think that's about it for this pack of fun. Again, these are really kid-centered crafts, but I think Halloween is just such a kid-friendly holiday, so I mean, you're going to find that. And those are just things that, like, I think we could all remember making fun crafts in school or at a friend's house or on a Saturday afternoon. This Crochet World, this one is, I don't remember what year this one said it was from. 91. So this is from 1991. And they don't have a ton. I think what we saw on the cover is about the extent of the Halloween things that they have in here. But let's go ahead and find it. The first one is on page 22. It's this really cute haunted house door hanging. So this is a crocheted piece. Hang it on the front of the door. And I think the piece that I like the most about it, and I don't know, I just noticed it, but I like the way that the ghost, because it's got that tapestry crochet, he looks ghosty, like he's kind of coming into focus. So I like that. I thought it was a cute piece. If you're looking for a cute decor piece for the front door, the front porch, something a little different than a wreath maybe, this could be super cute. And in that same vein, they do have this scarecrow for the front door as well. So, you know, he's a little bit more, I guess he'd last longer than just Halloween. You could put him up all season, but he's cute as well. And then they have this make your own monster pillow. So this pattern's really fun. It is a loop stitch pillow, but they give you patterns for all different pieces. So you can, I think you can pin them all on, mix them around, set like, or Velcro, I think they said. So you can just, it's almost like a Mr. Potato Head pillow. But I thought that was fun. That would be such a fun gift for a little one. So next, I was just going to share with you guys, this is small, but I think they're fun. It is, and this is all the holidays, but it does have Halloween in there. Holiday Fridgies to crochet. So you can see it definitely has Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, 4th of July. But right there in the middle are all the Halloween ones. And they're really cute. They've got, what is that, 6 of them, 5 of them? But we have all of the Halloween ones are right here in the middle. So I thought you guys might enjoy seeing those. They're cute. You can make great magnets with those, keychains, put them on a package or something. They're a lot of fun. Here we have Crochet Fantasy, and this one is from 2001. And this does not have a huge selection of Halloween things, but it does have some cute things. So the first thing that they have is this Halloween Sue. There she is. Sunflower Sue, not Halloween Sue. But that's a cute little crocheted pumpkin piece there. It's not your typical crocheted pumpkin. It's not your typical jack-o'-lantern. It's just a cute little piece to pop in the corner and decorate. She's really cute. And she doesn't have to be sunflowers. You can decorate her with whatever you want, but I liked her. And then we have this great Halloween Spirit Boo pillow. And I think this is adorable. This really gives me like those kind of 90s crochet vibes. It's not over designed, it's simple, but it's got that kind of cute like animated look to it, and I like the outline of the letters. That's really sweet. So these are the two that they have in this issue. Now I did find this especially for crafters. I only have 2 of these at the moment. I do have my eye on some more online, but I'm just not ready to spend a ton of money on them at this point. But these are fun. If you've ever seen any of these before, let me know in the comments, because I don't come across these very often. I really have to search them out. But this one is for November. So I guess it's not technically Halloween, but I thought they'd have some cute little harvest crafts and things in there. So they do have, you know, you'll see things like this embellished sweatshirt. They have Thanksgiving crafts over there. Macaroni Angel getting ready for the holidays. Christmas Bell to macrame. That's kind of cute. So these are, I like these because I can remember going into a craft store and you'd find things like this just to give you, kind of get the wheels turning, grease the wheels a little bit and get you ready to come up with some great craft ideas, inspiration. Here we have Craft Corner with K. A quick little harvest craft over here with like an apples on the chalkboard. I like this tiny turkey over here made with pipe cleaners. I think that is really cute. Sometimes I want to just mess around with things like that, and I can never really find great patterns. I have seen some cute, really cute pipe cleaner patterns and ideas lately. So he kind of makes me smile because I feel like, okay, now that's something worth giving a try too. It's cute, it's little, go great on like a little card or something. But I like the idea of using different things like pipe cleaners. That also makes me feel like a kid too. You don't get to use them as much as an adult, but I can remember sitting down, in class or something and being given my craft supplies, maybe one or two pipe cleaners, some white glue, some construction paper, and googly eyes, and see what you can come up with. We have this cute little bib, the two little piggies. The winter window box, that's a cute idea. Some of the patterns here. Apple Angel, Christmas Corner, so they're getting that started. Here we have some recipes. Baked donuts, hot holiday cider. I love apple cider. It's one of my favorite drinks. That being said, I like it cold. Am I the only person that drinks it cold? I prefer my apple cider cold. Let me know if you like it cold or if you think I'm a weirdo for that, but I do. I've always drank it cold. These are cute. I love a good clothespin craft. That's another thing that, is fun. I can remember making as a kid, and you always felt like you were really making something. You weren't just like drawing on paper. So I thought those were really cute. They came out really cute in the picture, the image there. Kitty craft. Snappy snowman, very cute. Yeah, those are plastic canvas. I was just trying to see because they look like they might be, but the rest of those clothespin pilgrims, embroidery hoop, candle holders. I like this a lot. Country doll necklace. I love those old primitive and country kind of themed items. I'm always just drawn to them, but I thought she was really cute. Mickey's Pixies. That's the cover story, so that's what we saw on the front. Turkey napkin holders. And then we have this really cute knit pullover sweater on the back. I bet you guys did not see a full knit sweater pattern coming, but here we are. So there you go right there. Row of Tulips knit pullover sweater. It's got the chart and everything on it. So, okay. Last but not least, I do have a Crochet World that has some cute Halloween patterns in it. It does, however, not have a cover. So this one, let's see, is from 1982. So this would have been my first Halloween. But there are some really great patterns in here. Crochet a floor-length robe. Check that thing out. But that's not the scariest thing in here. We also have a few cute and spooky Halloween patterns. So I like these. You have the little fairy princess wand if you had some little one who wanted to be a princess for Halloween. I love these lollipop like sucker covers. I think that just makes for such a cute little addition to some treats. Obviously, depending on how many kids you get at Halloween, you probably couldn't make them for all of them, but that's cute. You have the little puppet over here, the little witch puppet. And I really like this. I remember these little pop-up toys where you could pull this down and he would hide and you could have him pop right back up. And then you have this cute little owl. I like him mostly because I can actually see this being a brooch, and I just think he would be really cute on a brooch. And I'm not sure, I haven't looked at this pattern in particular, but I imagine that if this is not, you could make this a cinnamon stick so that your brooch would not just look great, it would smell great as well. So I thought that was cute too. But those are all of the Halloween themed magazines that I had in my stash for you guys.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Guys, before I leave, I found one more pattern that I had to share with you. So this is in that 1982 crochet world as well. And I thought that this pig Halloween mask was equal parts terrifying and hilarious. So I wanted to share this with you guys. I'd love to know if somebody has the chutzpah to make something like this. Also, this is a memory for me because when I was about, I think I was 5 or 6, my mom had me dress up as Little Miss Piggy for Halloween. And I did not have anything this hilarious to wear. I just had a little, plastic nose, like snout and a feather boa. But this is, I just thought that was too funny to pass up. I had to come back on and share this with you guys. So, let me know if anybody's going to go ahead and make this mask. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. But I thought this one was a lot of fun. I hope you guys liked kind of flipping through and getting some of that nostalgic vibe, thinking about some of the crafts and patterns and things that you would see when you were a kid in Halloween time. So let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed these patterns, if you're going to make any, if there were any crafts or things that you saw in here that you had made that kind of jogged your memory. Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. But until the next one, I hope you guys got lots of inspiration to decorate for spooky season, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!